all right. Let's get rolling here. Switch over to there. Stop our music. Launch the game. Get everything going here. All right. Hopefully that should pop up in there. There we are. So, Shapez. Shapez, formerly known as Shapez.io. Shapez is a game where you make conveyor belts and factories to generate shapes. We'll jump right in the game here. Literally just bought this today. Haven't played the regular game at all. So it is going to drop me right into the tutorial. But basically, so if you've played Factorio, this is probably going to look somewhat similar to you. A lot of people do compare this game to Factorio, just in the fact that it is about making these complex conveyor belt chains for optimized and efficient factory setups. However, the primary difference between this and Factorio is this is simpler in base concept, but nowhere near being non-complex. And that's probably the most complicated way I could explain that. But like Factorio gets complicated, but it's at its base also pretty complicated. There's a lot to learn playing Factorio. With Shapez, you can understand it pretty quickly and pretty easily, but they use those simple tools to continue to challenge you and be more complicated. The other thing is, while of course Factorio is more focused on progression and production and survival and resource management, Shapez is more puzzle-like in nature. So you can see here, at first it's asking me to deliver a normal circle. So basically I just need to grab my supply block, drop it down on a circle, and run it in, and it'll deliver circles. But as we go, the shapes will get more complicated, and I will have to the shapes will get more complicated, and I'll have to start puzzle solving how I'm going to create them. And so yeah, it's more puzzly in nature, and the big difference, which is why I could never sit down and like play a game like Factorio, is it doesn't cost anything. There's no resource management here. I can place as many conveyor belts as I want and then delete as many conveyor belts as I want. I know there's a way to, there we go. Control click, delete. So there we go. You see, I just got 30 circles to the middle. So now I've unlocked the cutter. And it's gonna teach me about cutting. So yeah, WAS and D to move, click and drag to move, right click to delete. Q is pipette. I don't quite know what that means. And control select as area. And you can see here my current goal is to get 40 half circles to the area. But you'll see here, as I cut, I get a left half and a right half, and we only want the left half at the moment. So we're gonna go ahead and, if I can place it in the right spot, place our trash can right there, so we are only capturing the left cuts. And we'll do that again here with another cutter, another trash can, and another set of conveyors. And we will do it one last time here. Cutter, trash can, set of conveyors. Now, I will say, if this was the game alone, I really wouldn't be too interested. It does get interesting. I will say that. It continues. Obviously, the map is huge. It spreads out endlessly. And you'll continue to have these different goals and achievements to bring back to the HUD. So you can see here, it now teaches me about upgrades. So, in order to get upgrades, I've already completed this by putting in 54 basic circles. In order to get upgrades, you have to funnel in these different shapes. So I can start tracking regular circles and bottom half circles, for instance. And now you see, while the main progression goal is for me to feed in a bunch of squares, I also have these side goals of feeding in these circles. Now, I can't actually do bottom half circles yet because I haven't unlocked the ability to rotate pieces. But I can still get 4 sets of standard circles going in to this side just to start feeding into the 70 standard circles that I need. And then I can come over here and start grabbing squares. Let's rotate these to come out the bottom. And we will feed like so. Squares, squares. Hang on. There we go. Still got to learn the controls here. So you can see I'm now advancing both of these goals at once, which I've well exceeded the circle goal. But I know there are higher tier circle goals. And it does, I believe, keep track and accumulate those upgrades. So you can see here, while my main goal is 70 squares, I am actually working towards the 300 squares goal as well. And now I unlock the ability for balancers. And all that balancers do is they will take 2 feeds and balance them out, but you can also feed them in and they will conjoin onto one track. So it allows me to merge down or merge up, spread them out, or condense them down. So I can sit here and put balancers on here. It's not really necessary at this point. I'm not too concerned about it, but now my next goal is half squares, so I would have to start doing cutting here. Now, like I said, this alone is not really what intrigued me to the game. What actually will intrigue me is if we leave out of this main menu here, you'll see the Shapes Puzzle DLC. And this is what I have done a little bit. You can see I've gone through these first 9 levels, but I'll run through them again for the stream. These are little puzzle challenges that function off of the base mechanics of Shapes. This is my shit. And you can have custom levels. So this is effectively endless beauty. Your goal is to create the shape that it shows and produce a reasonable number of them. So we can start here as a tutorial. This is just going to run me through. Okay, it gives me the shape I need. I just need to feed it here, and you need a set amount of the shapes coming in at a set rate. So if they come in too slow, you're not going to be happy. Okay, so hitting continue does jump me to the next completed level, which I don't want. So now this is going to teach me about tunnels, which I can do simply by doing that. That just creates a little tunnel to bridge the gap. Menu, the recoloring. This teaches me about the paint tool, which I can do by feeding you in here, you around like that, and you in there. So we feed paint in here, we feed the shape in here, and it comes out painted. This one, we just need to split our demand, or split our output, rather. So we just got to do a little zigzag like this, build a tunnel here, hook it around, and this splits the feed evenly, so you can see both of those were able to fill up. Nope, not next puzzle. I keep forgetting that. So now we're on to here. Now we get splitting and stacking. So for this, we want to split that way. We want to stack here. We want to recolor here and there. So this will take a white one, throw it this way, and then a white one, throw it this way, paint it purple, and then this will stack the purple on top of the white. Whichever one comes in the right here goes on top of the one that goes in the left. So if we were to send the purple ones this way and the white ones this way, we would have a purple border with a white center. But we got the one that we wanted. And again, I was dumb and hit next puzzle. Now we get rotators. Rotators, rotate. We want to rotate counterclockwise. No, we want to rotate clockwise. Rotate this piece clockwise and then feed it up. And then we need a painter in here somehow. Not sure how I'm going to get the paint fed here. How can I do this? That doesn't work. This is how we do it. We'll feed that. I literally just did these before the stream, but I am already forgetting the solutions that I had come up with. There. That completes the level. We won't hit next puzzle this time. Cut and stack. So now we learn about cutting and stacking. So for this, we will immediately cut both of these. And then we're going to stack these up as they will align with each other. This one needs to rotate 180 degrees before feeding into there. This one just feeds right into there. And then this one jumps and needs to rotate 180 degrees. We're still set to the 180 degree rotator and feed that around and in. And there we go. That's that puzzle. Now we have super cutter. For this one kind of defies logic a bit based on the restrictions of what resources you have available to use. So this will quad cut and get me each quarter of the little dagger shape, but I have no means of rotating. So if I wanted to stack this top right corner on top of each other, I'd have to keep rotating these smaller ones, but I have no means to rotate them. So what you determine is that actually they are all useless and you need to junk them. And what you actually want to do is split the stack. So we'll pull this out here, split this, stack it up, and then again separate out and stack again so that we get the final shape. So we stack one on top of the other to get a double stack, and then we stack two double stacks to get a quad stack, and that gets us the shape that we need. And last but not least, we have distribution. This is of the levels that I have played before, at least, when I say last but not least. So for this, I'll show what my gut instinct was to solve this level, and then show you the real solution. So my gut instinct was to just create another spiral of solved patterns. But you'll notice here, so it's evenly distributing. One goes here, then one goes here, then one goes here, then one goes here. Evenly distributing, and then this also evenly distributes, and this also evenly distributes. So you can see every time we go through a distributor, we're getting half the speed that we had going in. So like if we were to compare this to musical terms, every time one of these comes out, it's a beat, or we'll say it's a quarter beat, right? Or a quarter note, right? So it's coming out, we're getting a disc on every quarter note. Once it feeds here, we're getting discs on every half note. It feeds here. Now we're getting discs on every whole note, and it feeds here. That's every, every other note. And so you can see these two are not getting fed fast enough. So what we actually need to do here is a couple things. First split, we actually want to split that way. The second split, we want to split here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this first split, and then we're going to split everything coming out the left between these two and everything coming out the right between these two, so that we're, going from quarter beat to half beat here. And then we'll only have one more split going to full beat right there. So then here I can take another split, and we want it to go down. And that will get me my strong enough distribution to appease the rules. And there we go. That's as far as I've made it in the initial puzzles. So now we can hit next puzzle and actually be right. So here we get to learn about colorings on here. So you can see we've got light tunnels and dark tunnels. So if I were to, let's keep this in this mode, right? Light tunnel there. Then we go light tunnel here and here. And then dark tunnel here and here. And yeah, I actually need to probably replace these two guys. So you get that. Okay, I had them the wrong way. You get that. There we go. So now we feed red through the white tunnels, and we feed blue through the dark tunnels. And there we go. Job's done. Next puzzle. Okay, so here we have some fun. So first step is we're gonna take this painter and just get ourselves a green. Then we're gonna take our splitter and differentiate some of these. Then we will take another painter and we will, nope, sorry, that was too low. Paint some of these blue. So now we've got green discs and we've got blue discs. And if I stack, we should now have the appropriate disc type that we needed. And then we just place another distributor and a couple more rails. And there we go. A couple more conveyors. Now what do we got? Okay, we need to take this and we need to split it. So first things first, I'm going to jump here. Then I'm going to take a cutter. No. I can't cut it right there. I need to cut it here. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do anything with them. So now I need you to... I don't have any means of rotating. Oh, no, this is already on the right side. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to jump here. No. Yeah, that's a mess. I need you to be able to get up here. Because, yeah, this has to jump like so. Which means I can't actually place that there. And you need to jump this guy. Which means you also presumably need to jump this guy. Okay. So now, let's see. Where can I put a splitter that will work for that? I mean, really, there's only one place. There's only two valid places I can really put splitters in this configuration, which is here, but that blocks off purples altogether. Or there's here. So that means I can't do that at all. Interesting. So if I change where this comes out, like, does moving there change anything? No. Let's see here. My cutter. Don't have an option to change the order in which it cuts. So, like, that's no good. This one is interesting. Very interesting. If we cut right here, yeah, again, we have the problem where this can't go anywhere without completely blocking that off. Don't see any other valid cutter configurations. Interesting. That doesn't work. It has to be that. There's just no way for it to be anything else. Which I guess also then means that I need at least a conveyor belt there. Doesn't seem right though. Is there something about these that I am missing? No. This sure is interesting. Just can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can do that, but that causes problems. Wonder if I have to cut here, actually. That could make sense. Yeah, actually, let's try that. So I would need to have a jump here. No, because I can't. I was thinking I could do that, but that prevents a cut. It also still results in the wrong orientation of parts. But this might not. This would give me purple here, which is what I want. And then I could jump like that. And do that. Yeah, I think this is it. So we just need that. Feed you in there, you in there. Like that. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. So we need to RGB. Got it. So let's do that. No. Hang on. Because I'm going to need to do that. So already I'm in a tough position here. Mix two colors using additive blending. Ooh, see, now the green comes in there. That's a mess. Because then how do I blend you? I can't. Let's see here. What happens when I put these both together? It does not accept the windmills as an input. Okay, I'm starting to think that I need my output to be here. Like this. So I need something along these lines. Right? Which would actually mean that I need you. I think that should work. Yes! There we go. That's how we do it. Okay. So now we get rotational stacking. So step 1, distribute. One that way. which I will actually distribute again. And out of this way, distribute again. So here we get that half, and here we get that half, and that half. And then we stack, and we stack. So that gives me half a circle, that gives me half a circle. Feed. Feed me, Seymour. All right. Multiple inputs, multiple outputs. Oh my. Okay. So, I have a few different stacking operations I need to do here. Okay, so there's no raw output. I'm only stacking. Well, I think it's safe to say that every input needs to split at this joint here. Right? Yeah. So you split here, you split here. Okay, that's why this one's the odd one out. Yeah, let's do this just for continuity's sake. So, now what? So, stacking that, I need a yellow in there and a green in there. Stacking this, I need a green in here and then a yellow in here. This is also yellow-green. And this is green-yellow. So actually, what I want to do is split right out of the gate. Split right out of the gate. So for you, we can jump to there and get my green base. Same deal here. Jump and get my yellow base. Same deal here. Jump, get my green base. Same deal here. Jump. Remember my controls. Jump. Yellow base. Okay. Now, I think if I jump to here, that will grant me my green. If I jump to here, that will grant me my yellow. If If I jump to here, that will grant me my green. And if I jump here, that will grant me my yellow. That should solve it. Doesn't though. Why? Because I didn't complete that jump. There we go. Shapes. Okay. So I need to split this. But I'm going to actually rotate it once first, because now when it splits, it's going to split properly. However, I don't like that. So I'm actually going to split it just like this. Now, this time we can rotate it. And same, rotate. You can split just fine. You need a little help. Matter of fact, you need that. Which is a mess. Mostly. I can jump that, and that one's fine now. Or so I thought. Was that not what was being output here? Why are you not splitting again? In fact, these aren't splitting appropriately either. There we go. Okay. How do I want to do this? I need you to rotate before you can split. But I can't split you there. So I need to split you here. Maybe I do still rotate first. Actually. No. No, we don't rotate first. We still split like this. But now we can rotate right here. We just have to figure out the appropriate rotation, which I appear to have gotten. Hey, there we go. Where are we at level-wise, actually? Oh, only a few more to go. So, for this, we need to do an early split. Ooh, nope. I want to rotate you, but I actually want to rotate you the other way. There we go. So that gives me reds like that and blues like that. What? What are you on about? Okay. It is splitting appropriately. Then we need to distribute. We need to rotate 180 degrees and stack. Same deal here. We need to distribute. Distribute. Rotate 180 degrees and stack. There we go. All right, level 18. So we need to combine colors. Interesting. I mean, that just seems right, you know? The problem is now you. I don't see a way to combine you guys. So I think no. No. Let's do that. Yeah, actually that does work. Because what we do here is we take that, we take you boys, we feed you up like this, jump you to here, loop you around. Now we have white. Jump white down, loop white around, jump white over, loop white around again. Now, this is where we have fun. Bring these guys together and then feed them. Problem solved. Done and dusted. Puzzle 19. Okay, that's a little hard to tell from here. It looks like a blue on top of a green on top of a red. So, let's get distributing. So let's take our red boy. Okay. Painter. Boom. Reds. Right? And we'll take our final stacker and put it there. That gets me reds. Now I need a green on top of a blue. So again, we're going to distribute. Take a painter. And get some blues. want the blues going on top of the greens, so I think we're safe in doing this. Because I can put a painter here and a stacker here. Feed blues into there and greens into there, and that works. All right, last puzzle. Here we go. Okay, so we just need whites. But that's going to be a challenge considering the direction that my paint has to come from, which is that way. So step 1 is to jump. No. I can't jump there. I have to jump here. And come out here. Jump to there. Jump to there. Paint. Paint. Turn. Distribute. There. Okay. So we're not actually distributing because I have the wrong piece there. That's the piece I want. That doesn't work though. Huh. Okay. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say these guys feed like that, meaning that I need a jump like that. And then likewise, these guys are going to feed here. But you can't split like that, can you? You can, however, split like this and like this. So, other methods of painting. We have that. So I feed around like that. Around like this. I have this backwards. But that's fine. I can fix it. Swap you. Swap you. You. Place you there and you there. It's not feeding fast enough. I was worried about that. Okay. Let's see here. What can I do different? How can I handle this differently? I need a split that feeds these and then these. I need another split point. It's like splitting here and here isn't enough. I need the split to feed directly into there and then have one more split downstream for that. How confident am I in that paint machine configuration? I mean, it feels like the only option that I really have. Or... no, it is the only option that I have. Using that loop, and I feel like that's the only way that I can get these guys out. Anything else is dead ends. Can I invert this? So if I do it that way, is that possible without costing me too much? Let's see here. So a couple things I need for sure are you and you. And I believe my goal would be to split like that. So then you would actually become one of these and one of those, like that, right? So in order to do that, I just need to figure out a way no, doesn't work. So I was thinking if I could find a way to snake around here, but that's just not gonna happen. No, don't do that. I very much still want you here. Is there a way to get that output? that guy just doesn't fit under any circumstances. So what I would want is something like this for the output, but I can't get that. If I do this, that would mean my input would have to be here. There's no way for me to get that over there. I have no room to jump. But if I do it this way, it means I likewise have to come around this way, and I have no room to create that other split. What about that? Can I ever make that work? I don't think so. I still feel like this is my best, well, my only means of achieving that. But then there's nowhere here for me to distribute it until after that point. And there's no way it wants me to distribute both and have two painting stations, is there? No, it's titled one painter. How do I do this? Let's see here. So, I mean, that's just a dead end. That's just a dead end. So the earliest point I could split would be here. At which point I'm inevitably feeding this guy through these guys through two splits. This has to be right? Like, there's no other way for me to do that. Anything else results in a dead end. This is challenging. Don't know what to do on this. It's the last puzzle too, you know? Okay. Let's clean slate this. So, in the event that I immediately connect this, my ending points are here, here, which results in a dead end, or here. So I cannot do that. I must do this. Or, alternatively, is there a position that results in that? There is not. So I must do this. If I do this, that is now officially blocked off. So I must do this. Which means I must do this. Which means I must do this. Which means I must do this. If I try to connect here, I have to come out either here, which blocks you, or here, which blocks you. So I must do this. At which point, I have to connect here with a jump, where I can either come out here, come out here, which crashes, or come out here, which crashes. So I have to come out here. Now, I can immediately start elbowing you over and do that. Maybe this gets me where I want to be? Maybe I can have the painter like this. Yes! Yes, this works. This works. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that took me way too long to figure out. Okay, I need you. You go there, you go there, you go there. Then I need you and you. You go there, 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 there. That does it! Hey! There we go. I don't know how I missed that as an option. That took me way too long. That took me way too long to figure out. Alright, so that's all the puzzles in Shapes. So yeah, you can find other puzzles by other people. So this, belts only. Oh, I mean, this is just flow free. Like, I'm great at flow free. God, that's a game I would love to do on stream. Like, just sit there and play flow free for a while. I love that game. It's so fun. There, we go there, we go here, and we go there. Flow free. I have the direction of these belts wrong. There, flow free. Hey, see? That one was fun. So then we can look at switch sides. Ah, this is interesting. So we want to do that. And if we stack it and then, sorry, make it a 180 and then cut it again, that gives us our solutions. Okay, that one's kind of fun. These are nice for just like little testers for your thought process, you know? So we immediately cut. Now, what? I think we do that. We rotate. We cut again. We rotate you. Carry forward. Stack you. Carry forward. Nice. Nice. Let's do unconventional tunnel. Interesting. The shape did not match the output I would have expected. So for here, we need a tunnel going from there to there, a tunnel going from there to there, and a tunnel going from there to there. We need a painter structured like that. And we do that. Simple and clean. Yeah, that picture did not match what it wanted. From big to small. Or from small to big. Okay. So for this, we need a splitter. Go up. Rotate. Go up. Stack. Out. Okay. So again, splitter. Rotate, this time 180. Stacker, connect. Nice. Nice. And let's do this one here. Okay, so we've got to do a couple things here. first, we want to immediately paint you green. And then we need to join you two to get teal and immediately paint you teal. Then we need to cut you both. Rotate, rotate. Trash, trash, and stack. Nice. All right, so yeah, that's all the puzzles in puzzle mode. Oh, I didn't even notice. Tutorial. Then there's top rated. Those were just the tutorial. Top rated, trending today, trending weekly, and new. Neato. Yeah, that's puzzle mode. We can jump back into, regular mode. At this point, let's shut down circle production. And let's start working on our cut squares, right? Because we have that access. Let's try and get all of our tools unlocked here. So, cut squares. Cut squares. So we only want to keep the right hand square. So we can trash you, and then funnel you into here, you into there. Oops. Deliver a shape which is not the goal nor relevant to any upgrade in the hub. I delivered an incorrect shape? Okay. I don't believe I did, but alright. Now let's get another one going here. And so we want to keep, again, the outside one. Like that. And there's a slightly more efficient way we could approach this, but I'm gonna just stick with this route and we'll just wait for this to get done. I gotta remember using the hotkeys for these. It's a little faster. I still don't know what Q does. It says pipette, but Q just seems to cancel for me. Enable belt planner. Okay. 2 has place multiple if I hold down shift. That's how you place multiple. Okay, it's holding down shift. I knew it was a possibility, I just didn't know how to do it. So yeah, we're doing all right here. Oh, we were needing to work towards that goal. So yeah, let's pin all of these. I know I don't have the means of doing a lot of them yet. Yeah. Next level, I now have rotators. Great. I need 300 of these, so we are going to have just some basic squares run this way. Yeah, I now have balancers, which actually I do think I'm gonna run. More specifically, I'm gonna run you two because I can take this guy and feed him into here, and that's just gonna feed it all in on one chain. So now we're done with all of these. I can ignore them. We're approaching the 300 mark. So I won't even need these squares for much longer. Now I've got some circle goals, and I have rotators to do both. So first we're going to take you out and cut you. Then we're gonna rotate each one, throw them on a balancer, and run them in. Right? Yeah, of course. If I had anything placed in the right spot. cut, rotate, rotate, balancer, drop that. So that's going to help me on both of those achievements. And we can get another one of those going right here. Cut, rotate, rotate, balancer, roll over. I now have my extraction. Okay, so that wants more squares, so we'll let the squares keep flooding. You can see here we've got a lot of circles, but we're getting our halves covered. Now, diamonds, we haven't found diamonds yet. The nearest diamond is this. Or we'll call them like spikes, ninja stars, shuriken. Diamonds works. Place M to create a map marker. Excuse me. Spike. We'll call these spikes, right? Spikes. That's not where I wanted spikes to be. Delete. M. Spikes. Okay. So it creates the marker wherever I'm centered then. M. Spikes. I assumed it would put it where I was looking. So spikes, hub. There aren't other hubs, are there? So everything has to go back to the central hub. Okay. So we're continuing to make progress on everything. I could start feeding spikes back to the hub. That'd just be as simple as something like this. A merger. Merger for you two. And you two. Then we take you. I want... That's fine. What I really want is this. There. And then another merger there, which we'll pull from these. And then we just start going. Oh, can it? You're screwing me up. Go this way, that way. Where is the hub? There it is. So, spikes this way. Throw them right in there. Just let spikes come from over there. All right. So we're done with our top halves, which are these guys. So instead, we can turn these into... Oh, we don't have counterclockwise rotators yet? Well, that's annoying. Fine. Just continue to throw them both in there. I don't care. We're doing good on squares. Spikes are making it. Slowly but surely. If we were to disconnect this, would you still keep a steady stream? You would, so we don't need that actually. Those four are enough to keep us stocked. Although I could get a second stream going. In fact, let's do this. Right? So if we do that, That's going to split them. But we can get this going again. And then do that. And then get another set coming from over here. And that should keep these fully stocked. Mostly. Interestingly enough, if I were to do that, does it stay on the full stock? No. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it was just the redistributors that was causing the lag. Hey, just joined in. Can you give me a quick description of the game you're playing? Yes! So this is called Shapez. If you've ever heard of Factorio, it kind of has a similar vibe to that. So basically, you're on this giant map with all these different shape drop points around. Your basic shapes are your spike shapes, your circle shapes, and your square shapes. But then there are other like combinations of the different shapes, as you can see here. You know, circles with spikes and squares. And then you have a central hub point, and your goal is to deliver the items that are requested at the individual hub. And so I'm very early on, so I'm still working on unlocking different functions for my shapes. But you can see there's upgrades that require turning in certain numbers of different shapes to your hubs, as well as the general hub objective at any given time. So like right now, I need to start feeding top corners to my hub, which actually I can be doing pretty easily because I do still need bottom corners for an objective, or bottom halves for an objective, but I don't have anything that requires the top corners at the moment. So if I feed these in here, I will get out some different sets of top corners. So I'll just trash these ones because I don't need them. Or actually, better yet, let me rotate them because that should give me the right output. Yes, it does. So then I can put a merger that'll feed them in there. So yeah, that's the general like thing. It's just feed the center the items that it's asking for, and trying to come up with efficient ways to do it. So it's kind of puzzle solvy in nature, which is why I'm interested in it. Compared to Factorio, which is less about the puzzles and more just about general progression and resource management. There's no like limit on how many of these I can place. It doesn't cost me anything to place them. I just place them free of charge. So we got the bottom halves upgrade. Okay, so now we need regular circles again, bottom halves, and pink circles, but we haven't unlocked painting yet. We'll get that when we complete this objective. But let me just get some basic bottom circles feeding in here again. We'll do that. That should just keep a feed of bottom circles going. And let's actually see if I can't get a better feed going by taking some bottom circles from here too. We'll do that. Another condenser. So yeah, this item here, basically it just, there we go, I unlocked painting. Hey Hunter, how's it going? So this, like, whatever you feed into here, it will evenly like, if I were to feed, it can either distribute or condense. So basically, like, if I were to feed one line into here and 2 lines out, it will evenly split what comes in between the 2 output lines. Or vice versa, if I feed 2 lines in and 1 line out, it will condense the 2 lines together. You could also do 2 lines in, 2 lines out, and it'll evenly distribute. So if you have like circles coming in here and squares coming in here and you wanted them going to 2 different places, you could then have an even distribution of circles and squares on both lines. So it's very versatile. Living the dream. Can't tell if it's a nightmare yet. How are you? Yeah, you usually can't tell that it's a nightmare until you're in the midst of it. I am actually currently living a bit of a nightmare, but such is life. Work has just been absolutely crazy this week, which is why I'm off my normal game schedule and just playing what sounds good to me, because I need some serotonin. But yeah. Okay, so those are all complete. I'm getting my bottom halves. I now have painting, and it does want some just straight up red circles. So let us take a branch. I really thought this would be giving me a fuller output at this point, but it's really not. We're gonna stop that split here and take these guys up here and feed them this way. And we're going to grab a painter. We're going to switch the direction that the paint sources from. And then we're going to grab some red paint here and feed that in. And that'll start getting me red circles. So that'll work towards that objective. It also wants blue squares. Do I have any blue nearby? I don't. The closest blue is probably going to be one of these. So let's just get some blue funneling this way. A neat trick with the condensers, if you really want to get a good flow, is find a 4x4 like this, and then you can really get a constant stream of your resource. So let's just get some blue back over to home base. And then we can start pulling off these squares here. Feed that there. Grab a painting machine. Feed the blue into the paint and feed the squares into the machines. However, I do want to cut the squares first and take... Yeah, we really only need this output. So there we go. Slowly but surely, I'm going to start getting blue squares. And for upgrades, I got everything I needed for that. Now it wants teal spikes, which I won't be able to do because I have not unlocked paint combining yet. Yeah, so it's effectively endless. I mean, there's a limited number of upgrades you can get, so basically once you have all the upgrades, that's it. Also has some nice metrics, that's good to know. So there's limited amount of upgrades you get, and once you have all the upgrades, that's basically it. Like, congratulations, you've done your job. But you can play endlessly and continue to try and deliver different shapes. Like, I think there is an endless mode where it'll just start asking for random shapes for literally no reason. Like, you get nothing for completing the goal, but it just gives you a goal to complete, so you can play endlessly. And then you guys did miss it. Let me save real quick. But earlier on in the stream, it also has a puzzle mode. where you are just presented with some simple puzzles. So I played through all the tutorials and a few other like easy levels, but I can like jump in here real quick. So this is a puzzle level, and it limits what abilities you have available to you. But basically the goal is just to, you know, complete whatever the puzzle requirements are. So in this, I just need to, you know, get it from A to B, and I can do so easily by using these little tunnels here. And then I also didn't notice that it needs cut, so we can just cut that and trash these, and that should cover it. I wondered why there was empty space. There we go. So I turned in enough to complete the puzzle. But yeah, this game's really fun. The base game is like $10. And then the puzzle DLC is like an extra $4 or $5, so you can buy the whole thing for $15. Not a bad gist. That being said, I do feel pretty happy with where I'm at right now, and I did want to play some Zeepkist tonight as well, so I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Zeepkist now. Unless y'all are enjoying this so much that you're like, no, please don't change. But I do want to play some Zeepkist, which for those of you that don't know, Zeepkist is a soapbox racing game. So it's all about like doing time trials on these racing tracks, but you're in a soapbox car, which means you have like no gas. You only have steering and brake. So it's all based around gravity and momentum and stuff like that. So it's really fun and puts like a nice little twist on racing. And it has a pretty small but dedicated community, so there's almost always an online lobby that I can find with a fair few people in it. So I could probably jump into an online lobby and play some workshop tracks. Zeepkist sounds fun. All right, sweet. We will switch over. Part of me is tempted to let this game just run in the background so that I can continue to rack in this stuff, but I'm not gonna do that just because I don't know that I can stop the music from appearing on stream. So let's save here, and we'll exit out here. Let me switch us over to the Be Right Back screen while I get the games switched over here. We'll also see I did just join the beta for the version 10 of Zeepkist, which has some physics overhauls and larger lobbies. So we'll see how that plays out. Don't see Zeepkist yet as an available capture window. Let's see here. Capture a specific game. Zeepkist. There we go. Should be able to transfer over. So here we are. Zeepkist. Zeepkist itself is the Dutch word for soapbox. So this is it here. We can jump in, and I'm just going to jump into adventure mode at first. Oh, they separated free play and split screen. That's neat. Going to jump into adventure mode first, just to kind of show you guys some of the adventure mode stuff. Ooh, it actually reset my character customization. Let me see if I can't get myself back to that. That wasn't the helmet I had. No, that's not right. Yeah, this game is really, really cool. Okay, so I don't have any of my hats unlocked, but I do appear to have all my cars unlocked. This is interesting. I don't remember seeing this one. That's cool. But I don't have any of my other hats unlocked anymore. That's sad, because I had a really cool helmet. Alright, well, we'll just stick with this one for now. So does it, like, reset my story mode progress then? Oh, it does! Okay. Well, alright. All my progress has been reset. Sweet, so let's just jump right into story mode here, or adventure mode. And you can see here, so the basic controls, I am playing on controller, but you can play with mouse and keyboard, or well, just keyboard. So you've got steering with your left and right. You've got a brake, which would be your down arrow key, or B on controller. And then you've got arms up, which is your up arrow key, or A on a controller, or X if you're on PlayStation. X and circle versus A and B. And those are basically the controls. I can quick reset here since I slowed down and lost all of my speed. And yeah, basically, obviously you want to try and go as fast as you can. In the bottom right corner, you can see the speed. It's kilometers per hour. Again, the developer is Dutch, so European metrics. But then the arms up and the brake are also very helpful. I mean, the brake is useful when driving, but the arms up is particularly helpful. Kilometers per hour is better. I agree. I like the metric system more than the imperial system. You won't have to fight me on that one. I do work with the imperial system every day, though, so I'm more familiar with that. But the arms up is useful in the air. It helps you keep from like tilting forward. When you arms up, it'll rotate you upwards. And then you can see I got a silver medal there. Let's see if we can't get that gold. Shave off 4 seconds. And then when you hold the brake in midair, it will also stop or like slow down whatever direction of rotation you're going. So you actually have a surprising amount of control in the air because of your arms up and braking. So yeah, it's really fun. The game's super cheap. It's like $12. I discovered it last Friday. I just came across a YouTuber who was playing it. Their thumbnail caught my eye, and I clicked on it, and turns out the YouTuber Dapper and his other friends, they play this regularly and are actually friends with the devs. And so they do little build challenges where they'll build custom levels for each other. Did I get the gold? I did get the gold. Sweet. So if I could get it in under 40 seconds, I would get the author medal, which means I beat the author time. But I'm not going to try for that. We'll go to a new level here. So I unlock a new level, unlock a new hat, some new cars. Every medal you get unlocks a new customization option. So it rewards you for, going faster and doing better and whatnot. But yeah, so Dapper, Cosmo, and Khan are the guys. They'll make awesome custom levels they'll usually have like a theme, like, hey, make a movie-based level, or make an ice-based level, or something like that. And then they'll give themselves a set amount of time to each build a level, and then they'll play each other's tracks. And it's a lot of fun, and the developer for the game will actually sometimes join in with them, so it's really cool. Yeah. So we can see here, I did that in 27 seconds, which is silver. Gold is 26. I was just barely off from silver. But let's jump forward to some new levels. I want to kind of just rush through and see if I can get... I know it's probably like 10 or 15 levels in, but I want to try and get that helmet I used to use. Because I liked that helmet. I don't remember this level all that well. I think I probably beat it first try, so I don't really... Because there's a lot of these levels where it's like, okay, I'm going to try and get a really good time on it, and then there are other levels where it's just like, okay, I beat it, next level. But you can see here those rings that I'm going through, those are checkpoints. You can see my checkpoint total in the bottom left corner, the 2 out of 6. You obviously have to pass through every checkpoint before you can pass through the finish. That is to help avoid people obviously cheesing the game and taking, cutting corners on tracks and stuff like that. Because you can go off road. There's nothing that's going to stop me from going off road other than the fact that, of course, if I lose any speed, there's nothing I can do to get it back other than try and go downhill again. And you have way less traction on grass. I want to avoid those hay bales because hitting those will break off my wheels and cause me to fail. Oh, sweet. I got a gold medal first try. Yeah, see, that's why I think I don't remember that level much. I just aced it round 1. And here's level 4. So this is where everything I just told you about the checkpoints is pointless, because you'll notice that there's 0 checkpoints on this level. So if I jump to the left here and actually aim better, I can just completely skip the whole level. And this is something I didn't even know when I first played this. I actually found that out by watching a video of those guys I mentioned earlier playing with the developer. And the developer was the one who mentioned this. He was like, yeah, you know, when you see 0 checkpoints, like, that's what you look for. So, you know, level 4 with all the flowers, that's like the first time you can really take advantage of that. So I got to try and land on top of one of those tubes, and then I should be good. But this is also a great time to kind of show the example. So you can see I'm kind of tilting forward. Unless I put arms up, then you can see I stay a lot more level and kind of keep a bit more distance on my flight. So I think if I can land on the inside edge of that ledge, so a little farther to the right, where I can land but not bounce off the other side, I think I can do it. Because you can wall ride in this game. It actually has very interesting wall ride mechanics where you will pretty much stick to the wall if you are riding on it. Yeah, see? There we go. Almost made it. Almost made it. So you can see at the start on that, the green light there, like, it shows 118.3. So minute 18 is the, bronze time that I can go for. But yeah, if I get this, I'm gonna beat the level in like 20 seconds. So it's really fun on tracks where you can find those kind of shortcuts to find them and see what amazing times you can get. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to update my stream description to show that I'm playing Zeepkist. Let me do that. Category, Zeepkist. There we go. And we'll continue. Come on, overshot it that time. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, come on. Come on. So close. Lost a tire there. You can, when you wreck, lose your various tires. And like losing back tires versus losing front tires does kind of affect how you drive, but you can, if you lose a tire, keep going. And sometimes you'll still be able to finish and get a decent time. Oh, let's see here. Gotta find the line, and I don't know exactly where it is. I think that's good. Nope. Still overshot it. I gotta get on the inside of that tube. But I know if I get it, I will nail it. Maybe I do just take the sharp turn and land on the near tube. I wasn't trying that initially, but I think with the route I'm taking, that is actually feasible. Let's try it. So not as sharp. I don't have to go as sharp as I think. It's not quite 90 degrees off. It's more there-ish. Yeah, I don't know if I can get the angle and then be parallel with the tube is the problem. Because I don't want to land on the tube at an angle, because then I'll just fall right off. See, like there, I'm parallel with the tube, but I wasn't in line with where I needed to be. So knowing when to complete the turn to come out in line with the tube. Oh, this is a good one. I'm probably going to bounce off to the middle, though. Yeah. See, that's why I want to try and land on the far tube on its inside edge, because I have this minor sideways momentum, and I don't want it to throw me off track. See, here we are. So I'm still moving, but I lost a wheel. Unfortunately, I was not able to flip around because of the wheel that I lost. Otherwise, I could have potentially kept going all the way to the end. We'll see here. This looks promising. There we go. Oh, same thing. Losing a wheel. Oh, but I kept speed. Here we go. 22 seconds. There we go. Absolutely smashing the author time and getting a bunch of rewards in the process, unlocking the next level, and some new hats. Sweet. So yeah, we'll just keep going here. Past that point, I don't really feel the need to continue working super hard for a good time. This level. I remember struggling a bit with this level. So it does recommend arms up. I don't know if that like helps when you're going on these wall rides to keep you clung to the wall. It does seem to help there. Now this turn, just a slight tap on the brakes, and that gets me a 19 second, which gets me gold. 18 second for the author time, but I'm not gonna fight that one for the author time. Get a bunch of new hats and move on to the next level. I remember this level. This was one of the first levels that I actually tried to like cheese to see if maybe I could shortcut to any of the checkpoints here, but any shortcut I found would result in a major loss of speed, so it didn't actually really work. And I didn't realize at the time that the shortcut on level 4 was an option. So obviously I didn't do that one before. You guys got to see me do it for the first time ever. All right. Wall rides here. And sneak to the inside. Brake. You never want to hit hay bales. Slightly touching a hay bale will absolutely pop off one of your wheels. Hay bales are the worst obstacle. Hate them. Hate them like Anakin hates sand. All right. Keep that inside line. You always want to try and keep the inside line when you're going on these curves. It'll keep the most velocity. Yeah, I can't say I've noticed a major like difference in the physics now that I'm on the dev build, but it definitely, I mean, it still feels like Zeepkist. It still feels nice. Okay, didn't quite get the gold, but I'll take a silver. Still haven't found the hat that I used to use. I remember this track. I think I did this one first try as well. Maybe second try. I just know that iconic start, you know? Yeah. I think it's possible to cut that corner, but I don't think you really want to do it. I lost a lot of speed there compared to if I just went up and around. Yeah, I don't think that's really the wisest choice, trying to cut that corner there. All right, then we'll ride this down, around, into here. I don't remember that tree being there as an obstacle. It's interesting though. Yeah, so here we need to cut across, not go off the edge. Cut here. And checkpoint number 4, and there's the finish line. Gold medal. I'll take it. This next level. This one is fun. The good old classic bumpy downhill. Arms up, straightens out, and braking in air stops rotation. So for this, you really just kind of want to tap your brakes while you're in the air to try and keep level, and then make it through a finish. There we go, author time. That took me many more tries my first time around. Ooh, I don't think I got author time before because I don't recognize that cart. That's a neat cart. Okay, this level I don't remember at all. I don't remember this at all. Oh, maybe I'm starting to remember it. Yeah, that's not going to be good for my time. Probably going to struggle to qualify on this one. Arms up to make sure I complete the jump. Tight curve. Yeah, we definitely want to watch out for the hay bales here. And I crashed. Okay. So let's see if we can get a better start here then. I'm going to try going left this time. Arms up. Arms up did not help me there. But I at least came out of it with a bit more speed. Yeah, getting those wall ride transitions is something I still struggle with. I think this path is going to be better for me, as it will allow me to start turning into this corner earlier. Oh, nope. I had too much speed going into there. Or at least not a good angle. Okay, so cut. Ride the wall, ride the wall, ride the wall. Now go down. That's much better speed-wise. Now I'm really flying through here. Catch the wall a bit there, flip around, and fail miserably. All right. Really want my helmet back. Even my cart. I don't think this is the right cart. Maybe I just equipped the wrong cart, because I'm pretty sure the cart I like was unlocked from the beginning. But the cart I liked should have purple rails, and this has silver rails. Wow, I have never done that before. All right. There we go. Around the bend. Around the bend. Brake a little. We're going to take this route because it's where my directions were taking me. Now we want to hard brake this turn. We don't want to do that. That's bad. I'm stuck. Man, I really don't know how to take those stairs. It's so difficult. Okay. Cut around, cut around, cut around, cut down. Get some good speed going into this. Minor braking. That allows me to take this angle, which is better for me. Brake. Man, I don't know how to get through that without hitting the freaking hay bales. Take the cat tunnel. So all you really need to do is avoid hitting the cats. Round the bend here. Like an absolute chaos gremlin. I just need a qualifying time. I just want to unlock the next track. There we go. I qualified. Silver medal even. Despite being on 3 wheels that whole time. Alright. Next track. I think I remember this one. Yeah. This one's rough. This one's going to take me a few tries. take a little shortcut here. That helps with your time. Cut this corner. Cut that corner. Ride the wall here. Ride the wall there. Back. This is tough, but doable. I want to try not to lose too much speed. Whenever you see the like particle effects, you know that you're losing speed. And then we need to just complete this, straighten out. Okay, that's actually the best I've ever done that transition. And there we go. 115. Gold medal. I'll take it. Hey, that's the helmet I want. And yeah, I do have the right cart. It just doesn't look right for whatever reason in-game. But there we go. I unlocked my preferred helmet. Voila! Alright, so with that, let's jump into some multiplayer. Zeepkist Online. Let's see what we got for servers. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, there probably isn't anyone playing on the dev build, is there? Let me relaunch the game in the regular build here real quick. It won't take me long to switch. Do that. Run the update. I hope it doesn't reset my progress again. I would hope that it keeps the progress separate depending on which build you're in. If it does reset my progress, oh well, I just won't look pretty, but that's fine. Nope, it kept my customizations. Sweet. So let's jump into online. There we go. That's more what I'm used to seeing. So let's just jump into this one. Fun ones, 4 out of 16. There will be plenty of people to race against. And this is where the time trial nature of this really comes into play. I'm also going to make sure as soon as I get in here, I hide chat. I've never seen anything problematic playing online in this game, but just to be safe, this map's laggy. But you can see there on the left-hand side, there is a leaderboard. And so basically when you play online and then below that, you see the like 32 seconds counting down. So you just bounce between tracks. Usually the host sets up a playlist. And you bounce between tracks and you have a set amount of time, 8 to 10 minutes generally, to try and set the best time on the map to, be at the top of the leaderboard when time is up. And that's all that goes into multiplayer. But you can see here, time's up, so now we're going to switch to a better map, which is good. I'm tired of the lagging. But yeah, that's a Zeepkist multiplayer. So let's see how we do against these lovely folks online. Okay, Aqueducts is the name of this map by however you want to say that name. Oop. Okay, I can probably just fly over that based on everyone else just going straight. Although I seem to have gone off-center anyway, so let's just keep that up. Okay, arms up and brakes in the air to make sure I can land appropriately on here. Those people went off. There's only one checkpoint. I don't know if it actually requires that I complete this part. I feel like I was supposed to get some boost from there, but I didn't. Okay, there's the checkpoint. So you do need to Carry on this bit. Make the wall ride transition and boost through. Oh, that's not the checkpoint. Okay, so I am definitely taking the inefficient route. The checkpoint is on the other side of this. No, I did just get the checkpoint. So are these people cheesing it? Is that cheesable? Yeah, someone just set a 42. There's no way you have to actually play this map right if someone just set a 42. No way on earth. Clearly, you've got to be able to jump off that, and there's like a cheesy way to complete the checkpoint. I did not have enough speed there. Really gotta do your best to maintain speed here. 194, is that gonna be enough? It won't. Maybe I'm braking too much in the air. Maybe I don't want hands up on the way there. Definitely don't want to fall off the edge. $190 would have been enough, I think. I don't need to adjust until I'm on the platform. I'll take it. Okay, yeah, that transition is hard. Maybe you do need to go the full way around, because that, if I would have made that, that would have been way under 42. So maybe the person with the 42 did just get a really bomb time. Oh, I see. They're taking a hard left there is what they're doing. They're taking a hard left off that jump to cut out that side bit. That makes sense. If you can hit that wall at the right angle, transition into a wall ride and keep going that way, that'll get you a 42 for sure. Come on. This beginning part is so technical. How are these people just skipping that? Oh, wow. Really? Just don't touch anything. And you can skip it. Retry. Okay, just don't touch anything. Let's see what that takes my speed down to. So 200. Okay, so you can pretty much keep your 200 with that. Come on, that's got to be possible. Maybe with a handbrake right at the apex of the jump, you can make it. Or I'm just not going to set a time. One of the two. That wasn't too bad. If I would have been a little farther left, I probably could have made that. But I'm struggling to get that left momentum triggered, you know? You need to just not touch anything to get through this part. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Leftward momentum, not enough height that way. Had the angle I wanted, but not the height. See, that's not bad. If I could just get my wheels up, hit wheel first into that wall. Do that. Arms up. Nope. All right. Let's go for a proper run. We're running out of time here. So just don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Arms up. Okay. We've got good speed here. Actually got great speed here. Transition, cut back. Ooh. Did not come out of that loop at a good angle. Gotta be gentle on the loop. Okay. Cut it. Cut it. Arms up. And there we go. Cut that. Cut this. Go that way. Oof. No, it's really hard to tell where you're at when you're upside down there. Well, that's it. I don't think I'm going to set a time. Because I haven't even practiced that last bit. How am I expected to make it? Yep. Nope. All right. GG. No one can make that jump. All right, round over. On to a new level. Oh. We're actually playing with the author. Wonder if... Are they the host of the lobby? That could make sense. They are. All right. California Street. This makes me think of the one Sonic Adventure level. Slow down. Oh, shoot. Is that an early finish? Okay. Okay, there are some early finishes you can hit. Got it. I don't think I'm going to actually obey that slow down sign going forward. I think you can do it without slowing down. I bet you can do it without slowing down. Okay. Did not need to arms up that whole time. Try and keep my turns relaxed. Bro forgot what day it is. You know what? Actually, YOLO. I just might. Crexel asked if I wanted to get on Discord, and I just might do that here in a minute. But I want to try and set a better time. I haven't even... Oh, no, I am in 6th place. I was going to say I haven't even made it onto the leaderboard. They all kicked me off, but I just didn't see my name. Okay, I got to avoid those potholes. Goodness gracious. Does this loop actually benefit me, or is it just neat? Will this help me get a better time? Oh, it just might. No. That's slower than before. You don't want to take the loop. Do not take the loop. I was going to say, surely you don't gain enough speed from that to make up for the fact that you're sitting in one place the whole time. So, can you take the under the truck? You can take the under the truck. Come on. Level up. I'll take it. 32. Oh, it's not enough to get me on the podium. All right, let me reach out to Krexel here real quick. I need my mouse back, please. Let's wait for him to acknowledge the fact that I said I'm streaming before I jump into the Discord call. In the meantime, take another attempt. If I were to level out and just not crash like I did. I was just forgetting to arms up to level out, you know? But otherwise, my line is great. Avoid the tube. Level out. And... still not podium. Still not podium. I'd have to shave, what, 0.4 of a second? I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. Especially not like that. No way is this a great time. Nah, it won't even get me to the end. Okay, Krexel hasn't acknowledged me yet. I'm gonna just jump in and clarify. Did you see my text? Yes. So, just so you're aware, hi, you're live. Hello. It is Wednesday. I do stream on Wednesdays. Yes. I'm currently playing some Zeepkist. I'm on 3 wheels. Well, I don't know if Hunter is still around. He was around for a bit, but I don't think he's still in chat. No, I really didn't feel the pitch of that scream though. Oh yeah, sorry. I tend to get really high pitched, very quick, short, high pitched squeals. I apologize if I hurt anyone's ears. Yeah, no, I've been having a really bad week at work, and I did not feel like playing Jak and Daxter because I still struggle with, you know, how old it is and fighting the game mechanics and all this and that, and it just didn't sound fun to me, so I was just like, I'm going to play some stuff that does actually sound fun. So I played about an hour and a half, 2 hours of Shapez, which is, a lot of people compare it to Factorio, but obviously, you know, I'm not into Factorio, so you're going, why are you playing a game like Factorio? the primary difference with Shapes is it's more puzzle focused and there's no resource management. Every like conveyor belt you place, every device you place, like it's just free. You place as many as you want. Man, I didn't get a better time there. That sucks. So yeah, it allows me to like get the little smidgen of joy that I would have gotten out of Factorio without all the other stuff that I didn't want to have to deal with. And I just like the art style because it's that like simple, clean art style compared to Factorio, which is very, very pretty, but just not my vibe, you know? Yeah, so I played a bit of that. It also has a puzzle mode where instead of like, you know, having to build these efficient things, you're, you know, constrained and trying to work within the constraints, and there's a very specific outcome you're going for, kind of thing. Someone even managed to recreate Flow Free in the puzzle mode, which I enjoyed because I freaking love that game. I'm currently on a like 120-day streak of doing the daily puzzles in Flow Free. And weekly puzzles, so, you know, convert that into weeks, and I've been doing that too. I just love that game. Okay, we took the wrong turn. Don't follow the road. Got it. Yeah, Shapes is fun, but I kind of hit a point where it was like, okay, most of what I'm going to be doing right now is setting up like the next stuff that needs to be delivered to the hub and then just waiting for it to be delivered. So I think I want to switch to Zeepkist now. And I did. So I've really been enjoying Zeepkist. It's a very fun game. It's like $12. You get a lot out of it for $12. Especially because there's endless tracks because Workshop. And while the community is not very big, it's very dedicated. So there are always people playing, always public lobbies open, and always new maps being made. Yes. Oh, nice. Didn't you, like, just play through that, like, last year? Or am I thinking of something else? Granted, I mean, we're over halfway through September, so last year is still a long time ago. But, I just can't do that jump. Gotta figure out where the right landing spot is for this. Is it there? It's there. Okay. That gets me into that. Where am I going now? Okay, just straight forward. Just straight forward. Whew. Scary. What? Oh, was that the finish? Yes, it was. Sweet. 6th place. Not bad. Let's see if I can whittle that down any. There is only the one checkpoint, so there might be a cheese option. I see other people appear to be trying to find one. But considering no one's put down a bomb time, I'm gonna guess that there isn't a cheese option. That might be a better time. It was. Not enough, though. That might just be the secret. Nope, that was my worst time yet. Alright. Realized I got very silent there while I was playing that level. Goodness, I was so focused. Alright, we'll try to talk a bit more going forward here. No one wants to watch a silent stream where all you can hear is the sound of the wind passing by my soapbox. Not in the levels, no. It is still in early access. No, don't quit online. Okay. Yeah, nope. That's most certainly a necromorph situation. I almost said xenomorph situation. Very different problem. Yep. Not bad, not bad. Still alive, still alive. Riding a wall, I didn't mean to, but still alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Hot, 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 hot. Staying alive. Got that corner sharp. And finish. Oh, 4th place. I can taste the podium. Oh, wow. I am 4 seconds off of 1st. Goodness gracious. How do you do that? Where did they make up 4 seconds off of me? Well, I guess there was that one unintended wall ride I did. If I can take that corner much sharper, that'll probably make a huge difference. And there was that bit right there. Okay, I'm up a second from my previous time. I'll take it. Lost a lot of speed there. Still -1 on my splits. Every time you go through a checkpoint, it gives you like your current lap time and how far off you are from your record. So I was a second down from my record, like a second faster. Ooh, well, my 4th place has been bumped down to a 7th place, as other people have done far better than me. Shame. Shame on my cow. Shame on my whole family. I think it's actually dishonor, isn't it? I always say it's shame, but it's dishonor in the quote. Because, yeah, it's all about the honor. Please bring honor to us all, and whatnot. Okay, first time I made it through that part unscathed. Make it through this part unscathed with a little braking. Not saving enough time to make podium, but I am saving time. I'm doing better than my previous run. I don't know how these guys are saving 3 seconds, though. That's ridiculous. I've got to be skipping something somewhere. Or they just have really good lines. It's probably just really good lines. Wait, was I kicked off the podium? I was kicked off, or not off the podium, I'm kicked off the leaderboard at all. I'm in 12th. It only shows 10 times. Ugh. I think after this race I might go back to doing adventure mode levels. Yeah. And then I can show some later adventure mode levels since I switched off the dev branch and have all my progress back. Oh, that was better. What'd that do for my splits? Oh, well. Anything it did for my splits has been ruined by that absolutely horrible turn right there. Am I yellow? Yep, I'm yellow. Yeah. Half a second, too. Gross. Quarter second. Still not great. Yeah. Alright. Adventure mode! Zeepkist adventure. Let's continue with some of the bonus tracks. Did it really not beat B1? Okay. Let's continue B1. What do you mean? Those are my arms. Yeah. See? Whee! Arms up. Yeah, your character is very ragdoll. Yeah. He steers with his mind. And it's not meant to be realistic. It's goofy. That's the point. A yuck. Yeah. Yeah, no. Those are the character's arms. Be careful. No shit, Sherlock. Ugh. So slow. Even if I do finish this level, I might not make a qualifying time. I should not be going this slow at this point. Oh, I'm not even going to be able to make that jump. Okay. That's right. I made it as far as there, but ran into the wall like an idiot. So you don't need to slow down like crazy. You just need a nice little tapper there. And one there. And nice UE there. I slowed down too much there, but I may yet have enough speed for the jump. Had the speed, didn't have the angle. Still made it somehow. I'll take it. Silver medal, nice. Time for BO2. This one looks fun. Rip. Ooh, is that a viable shortcut? I might have just found a viable cheese. If you can drop down through there to the lower level, right where the next checkpoint is, you can cut an entire loop of the track. Might be doable. Hang on, photo mode. Let's see here. It's right down here. Is there a route you can take? Maybe if you go straight off, you might be able to land there. Now, the question is, will you have lost too much speed? Can't say for certain, but it's worth a try. Land it. Land it. Yes. Gain some speed. Yeah, it may not be fast enough, but it's certainly an interesting route. Oh, yeah. No, actually, I almost got author time. Okay. I'll take it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Red pencil car. Is that... I was gonna say, is that a lawnmower? But then that very clearly had a valve hand wheel, so I guess not. Wee, ooh, this track has some frame rate issues. Might have to turn down my graphics settings to keep playing this one. What? Nope. There we go. Okay. Ride the center. Ride the center. Okay. Up! Damn it. I was having to correct for the rotating platforms, so I couldn't get the right line to go into the banked turn, and I just flew off the outer edge of the banked turn. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Gentle on the bank. There we go. Now we just gotta make it to the finish, wherever that is. genuinely do not know. Oh my. Really? Really? You're gonna crash there? You fool. Heh. Get wrecked. Down the center. Down the center. A little bit of brakes. A lot of bit of brakes. Okay. Made it. Transition. Hard cut. Hard cut. Take a jump I wasn't necessarily planning on. And into the finish. Silver medal. BO4. Ooh, first person view. This'll be fun. Okay. Here we go. What? Oh, I was supposed to transition to one side there. How was I supposed to know that? Why did that lose grip? Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. So. Transition. Transition back. There we go. And there's the finish. Silver medal. 1 second off of gold. Damn. Ooh, yay. Unlocked cat ears. The next levels are extra difficult for hardcore Zeepkisters only. Joy. This hasn't been too bad so far. Oh, I see. That's fine. Just don't do that. Well, that was terrible for my speed, but that's okay. It technically wants me to slow down here, and I'm slowed down now. Let's avoid the boosters to the best of my ability. I'll take it. That's fine. I just need a qualifying time, not a great time. And I qualify. All I want. That's good. And B6. Lag. All right. Here we go. Down and around. Is this like an airport terminal or something? This feels like a Mario Kart map. Will we gain enough speed to not get kicked? Yes, we will. Not that we'll probably qualify at this rate, but learning. Lessons learned. Alright, that was better. That was worse. Okay. I'm not having fun on this one. Let's see, what else do we have? What is this back here? Just decoration. Okay. Well, let's start trying some C tracks. Right? Yep. C1. Ooh, spoopy. Uh-oh. I got stuck by a tumbleweed and murdered by a hammer. There's only one checkpoint. So, potential for cheese. If you can get out of the track and follow a path to the finish. That might be why that hammer's there. Because that seemed like it would be the jump. If any, to get me off track. It's a 30-second track. Let's not spend too much time trying to cheese it, and let's just try and finish it. Darn you, Unique. I don't know how to get around that bend. Now these stupid tumbleweeds get in my way. Almost. Darn it. There we go. Made it past the hammers, finally. And there's the finish. That's all it took. Gold medal. Perfect. Ooh, next level looks fun. Ugh. Why you gotta have all the death hammers, Unique? Don't want it. Lost all my speed there. Well. Ooh, funnel. Not fast enough? How dare you? How do I make that turn? Is this like ice or is it just painted blue? I can't even really tell. Okay. Kept my speed. Avoided the hammers. Carry on as normal. Went off track. Well, physics did what physics were supposed to. I just didn't counter steer to account for physics. Oh, okay. Correct. Oh, nice. That's better. Finishing time. I'll take it. Ooh, very neon next level. This level is atrocious. This is evil. This is cruel and unusual punishment, bordering on breaking the Geneva Convention. I hate inverted pipe runs. Why do you gotta do this to me, Unique? Why you gotta be like this, man? It is! I mean, you know, level builders. If they were all just like regular soapbox levels, that'd be boring. You gotta get creative. Create evil levels like this. Don't even get me started on XO1. That's the level where people went to the dev and were like, Unique, the levels are too easy. Give us a challenge. And he went, bet. There we go. Oh, I got a pink bathtub. Let me see here. Let's run around. What's in these back streets? Anything of interest? Anything exciting back here? Wait, that was a starting level that I could... What is this? DO7... Oh, no, I've unlocked that level because I have played through some of these. Full adventure concept art. Oh, this is neat. Hey. Zeepkist. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait, what's this? EO1. Okay. Surely. There it is. So remember how I just mentioned XO1, the level where people told him it's too easy, make a hard level, and he was like, bet. There's also an XO2. Well, the O is just an indexer for, like, it's 0. It's level X02, because, you know, if you get up to 10, you know, you want that extra indexer space. But X is indicating, you know, extreme, because, like, he went through, he made all the, like, original adventure levels, then he made, like, the B track, the C track, the D track, and the E track that have extra levels. But then they were like, give us the hardest level, so he made the X levels. And yeah, this is cruel and unusual punishment. This is death incarnate. This is Sparta. Okay. Last thing before I end the stream, I want to jump into free play and see if there's anything interesting that I've grabbed off the workshop that I want to play on stream. Because this game does have a great workshop of levels. And also a bunch of derpy levels that I've grabbed from the YouTubers I watch. Yeah, you know what? Let's start at the back. Zeepkist Pinball I haven't looked at yet. This looks like an actual proper racing track. Let's do this. 4-minute time to beat. So we're going to have to do multiple laps. Considering there was a 1-lap version with a smaller time. Okay, so you do actually have to really, like, properly brake on this level. Oop. Nope. Missed out on the booster there. That might prevent me from making it. Oh, nope, there's a booster here I can grab. Hopefully. Maybe. There we go. This is nice. The scenery is nice. The track isn't overtly difficult, but it does require some technical skill. And slow down for this curve. I can't tell if it just doesn't like that I'm streaming while playing, or if these maps are actually laggy. I haven't experienced this much lag playing the game up until now, so I think it's probably just that I'm streaming and playing at the same time. In which case, turning down my graphics settings will probably make a difference, because I do have it cranked up to the max. It's not like the assets are particularly graphically intensive. It's just the fact that, of course, you're building the map out of a series of pieces. So, you know, when you have maps with thousands of pieces, it's going to lag. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, there's technically only one more checkpoint, so if I can cut to the finish line, I could just cheese the rest of the map. But for the sanctity of the intention of the track, I will choose not to. Also, with the way the track is laid out, it may not even be possible to get a nice cut back to the starting area. I don't think we'll have a problem setting a decent time, though. Slow down. Take the curve carefully. And home stretch, I think, after this bend. No, sorry, we gotta get over this bank. Then it's home stretch. There we go. Bronze medal. I'll take it. All right. Well, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll be back next week with more Monkey Island and Star Wars and Jack and Daxter. So yeah, thank you all, and I will see you later. Take it easy.